My name is Ibn, and welcome to a special episode of Tharmachati Zoo and Resort. Today, in this episode, we're going to go through the zoo in a quick fashion so you guys know what has happened in the zoo and you can catch up with the series. And I'm saying we because I'm not the only one in the zoo right now. He's back from the dead, Mr. Bossman, Mike Sheets.
Yeah, somebody finally picked me up at the last stop.
I came back in the middle of the night to get you. Because I don't need sleep.
Yes.
So Mike, welcome in Tharmachati. I'm really glad you could join me.
I am amazed by this zoo. I'm just going to say that out front. Well, when you first showed pictures of this thing, it was like, oh, he's making koala but better. And then when I actually got to see it, I was like, oh, this is what a zoo's supposed to look like. Because, you know, we're doing our best. But I'm a park person, and I know coasters, and I know layout in that sense. I really do not know what it takes to build a zoo and what you would need. So, having a zoo person who's making an incredible park or zoo, well, actually both, because there's multiple things in here.
Yeah, indeed. So yeah, it wouldn't be the same if I would ever do like a coaster park, because I would be doing stuff that wouldn't make sense. So it's perfectly normal.
That's what we feel like we're struggling with. So it's great. We can say that you're officially on the season zoo team as well.
Oh yeah.
To see if we can make something of St. Reginald's Zoo, because we're trying, but we really don't know.
Yeah,
how
I've said
work.
it in the past. You're actually doing a great job so far.
Yeah.
I'm not lying about that.
Well, we only have like 2 exhibits, so. Woo.
Alright, let's get started here maybe. So, to everyone, this is the entrance of Tharmachati. It's a public space. So there's like room over here to sit down.
So beautiful.
And have some drinks.
Oh god, I sound like the lady now.
I'll have to cut that out, Mike.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Yeah, this does look like a place. I mean, the only thing that I don't see is where does public transport drop off? Is there a bus station or something like that?
Yeah, not yet, but there's an entire street over here that needs.
Yeah, I saw the city too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a city as well. I kind of like these buildings because they ground the zoo. Yeah. So I've said it before we started recording, but I haven't been in Tharmachati for like 2 months now, and there are a few things that I still really like, and the entrance is one of them, and there are other things that I don't really like, but the entrance is still one of the things that I'm most proud of. So yeah,
it's gorgeous.
Thanks, man. Alright, so when you walk in, you are greeted by this ginormous plaza, which is kind of made to to have like big parties and stuff like that. So like there would be yearly themed parties, there would be smaller ones, bigger ones, and we have the zoo on our left side and the resort at our right. So yeah, and we have these small buildings. We've got a tickets building over here and an info building over there, and as we talked about earlier, that doesn't make sense because the tickets should be at the side of the zoo and the other way around. But that's one of the things. That's one of the things we are going to fix, because the reason Mike is here as well is because he's kind of going to help me with Tharmachati. Yeah. I gave him the zoo to take a look, and like 15 minutes later, he sent me pictures that I couldn't resist myself.
So yeah, this plaza has changed a little bit, but you know, mostly what I found, which was really interesting, is that the more that I tried to add my flair to this area, the less it worked. So I was like, okay, I need to actually dial this back quite a bit. And yeah,
I think that's one of the biggest compliments someone can get from you, I guess. Like, it's already good enough.
Yeah, exactly, good enough. GUDENUF, good enough.
It's fine, it's done. So yeah, we're going to start by taking a look at the resort area and the small space over there, and then we're going to go through the zoo. We're not going to go in detail in everything because for that there's the other videos, but yeah, we're going to give you a quick overview.
Yes, so why how does this work? How do you get into this resort? How?
Yeah. So the idea was that you would like sign up at the info building, at which you cannot see the font right now, and then you would come over here, and there would be someone waiting for you. And if there's no one waiting for you here, then you can just wait here with your luggage. You can sit, and have a drink, have some fruit.
Okay.
And then someone would come get you and bring you to your little cabin.
Okay. This is so bizarre. This is not how Americans do it.
That's how it's done. That's how it's done in Turkey, for instance. That's how it happened when we went there. It was like a very chill vibe. Like.
Well, that's pretty cool then. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
I guess that's different in each country. But yeah. Here's a small.
We're very impatient as Americans. We would want to get to our room as quickly as possible.
So yeah, this is the entrance area to the little cabins. And this is based on an actual resort area in Thailand. I kind of forgot which one it was, but it's one of the first things you see when you look out for it.
That's
on Google,
really cool. Yeah, I love the landscaping in this area.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's super like formal, and it looks like you got access to the beach too.
There's a small access path to the beach.
Nice.
And that reminds me that I have to reinstall the mod I made to have like white sandy beaches.
Oh,
yeah.
You need to give me all these mods too, because I
need
to be able to see what the thing's supposed to actually look like.
That's the fun part of it. I can actually mod the game myself, so
that's awesome.
I can change things whenever I want to.
Ooh, look at that, a fire pit.
Yeah, I need to turn the game on. There's a small fire pit over here. You can see this was kind of my first attempt at the fire pits, and then the recent Koali was my more advanced version. So this will probably get updated in the
No. I love this. This is
great.
This is exactly what you would see.
Okay, then I'm leaving it as
it's
is.
Not too pretentious, yeah.
Right. So yeah, these cabins would all will all get an interior. I haven't done that yet.
Of course they freaking will.
Yeah, back in the day when I started this resort, I wasn't into making interiors, and then I made one for Tharmachati, and then did a small few interiors for Koali, and then
a few, yeah. I don't think I even count them all on my hand. I think there's more than that. There's more to come. I mean. I haven't said that. Yeah. So there are two kinds. The cabins themselves are the same, but like these cabins have a deck where you can see the lake area. Ooh, those are the fancy cabins.
Yeah, the fancy cabins. I'll let you figure out the price. You're good at that.
We'd probably be up in the, I don't know, 600s a night, probably.
Yeah, and this is like the less fancy one, so you would just have like not so decorated.
Can you bring your pet to these things?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so this would be a good one for your pet to have some grass and stuff like that, some lawn.
Yeah.
That's still pretty nice for a cabin, for a private cabin.
I think that's it's nice as well.
Mm-hmm.
Could use some work here and there, but yeah, we'll get it done. So yeah, I'll go a bit further. So there's a bunch of cabins over here. Not all cabins are in yet, but yeah, here we have one of the first things
this
that
is
I made.
so cool. Yeah, and
that's the pool area.
No, it makes Koali's pool look like a little.
Koali's pool was kind of rushed.
a little bit.
We were more on a deadline, and this one is this one here I had the time. But yeah, I made this small bar over here.
This is beautiful.
Thanks, man. And yeah, some might remember these seatings. We used them in the Koali hotel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I really like these umbrellas too.
Oh yeah, thanks. So one of the things that I always do with these kinds of umbrellas is I give the top one a slightly lighter color than the bottom one, because that one gets
for
more
sun
sunlight.
bleaching. Yeah.
Indeed. And
Very
then
cool.
we have I was going to say a small restaurant area, but it's like super big.
There's okay, so where's the...
Yeah. I just went through the wall here, but I'm going to go through the official entrances here. And there's a buffet. So, yeah.
Oh, there is a buffet. That's cool.
But
but where's the kitchen?
Version. Yeah, that's one of the things that I need to fix up, because
that could actually work, because it's basically right next to the road there. Yeah, so you could put a commissary right on the road.
Oh yeah, because I'll show you that next. But there's a whole staff area at the back of this.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, and I think I should show this at night as well.
I love the sparks coming off the grill. That's so cool.
Yeah, and the cool thing...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I've underestimated those lights. I need to use those a lot more in Koali.
Oh yeah, lights are actually, like... It's insane how beautiful they are.
Mm-hmm.
It's just... I don't know if you can see it perfectly here, by the way.
I love the Michael Bay sparks coming off there.
Yeah. There's also this small smoke effect here. And the funny thing about that's actually the animal enrichment cooler.
So yeah, if people are ever to come over here, they'd be chilled. They'd be
most likely. Yeah.
That's funny.
All right. So yeah, that's the resort area for now. There isn't much more to it right now.
Cool.
The goal is to have
So I think the only thing we're missing in there is like, where would you put your plates and your cups, and like where's the cleanup station and that sort of thing. And
there's also like, that's something that we forgot in Koali as well. I mean, we didn't forget, there was no time for it. But we need like changing stations and like showers, because
right.
I mean,
right. Well, do you?
I think you need at least showers, because that's like one of those things. You need to shower before you go into the pool and afterwards. I mean, that might be a European thing, but
maybe. Yeah. I mean, I guess there's always showers. I mean, there's always showers next to a beach too.
So yeah.
Or any sort of natural body of water.
Here we also have, like, I did add a ladder here, something that I also forgot in Koali.
Yeah, you can't really get out of it. Ooh. Yeah, we definitely don't have stairs in our pool either.
Yeah, no, we forgot a few.
We don't have lights, we don't have walls. There's a few things that are missing, but that's fine.
It's fine, it's done.
It's not.
Shush.
Oh, and there you go, there's a jacuzzi.
Yeah, there's a...
In the making.
This was my very early version of a jacuzzi, but it sucks.
That totally works. What are you talking about? That totally works.
I have very, very high standards for my own.
Oh my gosh.
I will constantly say things suck, even though they are kind of good.
Well, it gets the effect across more so than...
But there's like a lot of Z fighting right now, so I need to fix that.
Oh,
but
well, yeah.
That's fixable. I'm going to take you through the backstage area now.
Okay.
And we're going to walk through a fence. Whoosh. So this is one of the backstage areas of the zoo. There's a pretty generic building, and the goal is to give each staff building the same kind of coloration, so that you easily can recognize them. And
nice.
I also want to give them, like, each one has its own letter, so you actually know that is backstage A, B, C, and things like that. Yeah.
To organize it.
Yeah, and there's also a way to get back to the street outside.
Sweet.
With the giant buildings again.
Do need a little bit of a street scene out here.
Yeah.
Looking a little North Korean.
I also need to redo these because they were done like super quickly. I'm my own biggest critic, Mike. You might have noticed.
I love the dumpsters.
Now. Oh yeah, those are from the workshop, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay. So now I'm thinking, how do I get back? Okay, we're going to the jungle. So that's why you're here, to fix all these kinds of organizational things. Like,
don't you worry.
Oh, this is going to be great. Like, again,
fix our animals. I'll fix your anything that you want.
Oh, like, Mike knows me already. He knows that I'm saying thank you a lot. but really, thank you. That's my one character trait, saying thank you a lot.
Yes, you are definitely over-apologetic.
Oh yeah. Okay, so there's also an extra area to the resort, because we've got a pool, and that's nice and all, but you kind of want some more exercise, and that's this area.
Okay.
And this is an area I actually really like.
Yeah, I didn't know what this was when I first came in. Oh no, I did know what this was. This was incredible. Yeah, you got all this recreation.
Yeah, there's a basketball court.
Love it.
And I think I can put glass in it now, because back in the day we didn't have it.
That's right, yeah.
I might need to mod the glass pieces to be a bit thinner, but yeah, I'll fix that.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I come from ZWED 2, where I mod everything, so...
I love the tennis court. Tennis court's so awesome.
Yeah, so we've got a tennis court over here. And the great guys at Bro Nation helped me when I showed this at first, because I had no idea how a tennis court would work. They were all like, yeah, good. So it works like this, and you need like these lines, and I was like, oh yeah, great.
That's
so
really
Bro
cool.
Nation, everyone, if you haven't joined yet, do it now. It's the best server ever.
Yeah, I think the
description.
Appreciate that. The only thing that you're missing here are the benches for the spectators in the middle of the courts.
Yeah, and maybe like a seat, like a... Yeah, you don't need like a
like
judge.
a grandstand?
Yeah.
Just a simple grandstand in the back. Yeah, that could work too.
So yeah, I also use these fences.
That's clever.
And I actually use the trick you suggested in Koali back then to like make it droopy like this. So, yeah.
So it looks like it's got some tension to it. Yeah, that looks really, really good.
Thanks, man. So yeah, that was the resorts. So let's go into the zoo. I think I'm going to go a little bit slower in the zoo itself, because the resort needs some work. It was one of the earliest things that I made. So
you say that it needs work. I'm like, ooh, that's cool. I've never heard it. I've never seen that before. Like, no, burn it all. It all needs to burn to the ground.
Delete it all. Delete. Delete. I'll add signs with delete me, so you know what to do.
So I'll just start deleting the buildings around it.
Yeah. So this is the zoo entrance with the amazing font by Ricey, and
That's
I really
so cool.
really liked the p-file. Like,
yeah,
this was
that's very clever.
One of the things that I did was this. So there's a spotlight over here.
Oh, I noticed that, because I did mess with your lighting a little bit. That's very cool.
And then bam, the zoo logo gets highlighted. Yeah, I actually, that might seem quite weird, but I used the tutorials on Shy Guys World. And that was the first time I ever went to Shy Guys World to get like that tutorial.
Yeah, I think Garrett did all those tutorials for lighting.
It's amazing, like seriously. In ZWED 2 there was like nothing lighting wise, like it sucked. And this is just so beautiful.
Love it.
Okay, let's get in the zoo. Let's stop complimenting myself in the game. So yeah, this is my favorite way to enter the zoo. Like there are two ways to go into it, and there's like these gates you can close.
Yeah, the left side is definitely much better.
Yeah, the left side is... This is the view when you get in the left side. So you got the Congo line, Samson House.
Funny thing is, this has changed so much already.
And there's like an area over... Yeah. At a certain point in time, Mike sent me a message. So, what are you going to do with this? And I was like, oh god damn, that was the worst building I ever did.
It's just a little illogical, yeah.
I just threw it together, and okay. But Mike has already done some amazing stuff, and I'm glad he hasn't shown everything about it yet, because god damn, it's already amazing.
It's gonna be really pretty. It's gonna kind of set the tone. I do need to somehow get the jungly look back, because I did move some things around, and I do like the way that the whole thing just kind of envelops you when you walk in.
Thanks. So yeah, luckily you're good with plants and stuff. So
luckily,
yeah. Over there you have the Congo line, and I'm going to say this again. This is going to be deleted. And it's going to be moved. So, yeah, moved. Yeah. Well, deleted because I'm going to redo the entire roof line, and yeah, I'll redo it from scratch. It's nice in concept, but yeah.
Was it Tobbs on Bro Nation that was doing the supremely curved roof?
That's yeah. And when I saw his, I was like, okay, I need to redo the Congo line because this sucks.
I mean, I've done an organic curved roof like that. It is not fun.
Oof,
I did it for one of my parks.
And I'm looking at you, Rudy. God, that roof, Jesus. So let's get back. So I'm going to start with this building, and this is probably the first. No, it's not entirely the first interior that I did. That's the Samson house, which we'll visit next. But this is like the very first gift shop I've ever made, and that's Gift of the Dragon.
Yeah, it's still incredible.
Oh, thanks, man. So yeah.
I mean, you can see how you've progressed. Because your stores have gotten smaller and better.
Indeed. So yeah, this is another one that I'm going to redo this in the future. This park will never be finished because I'm going to redo every single thing.
At some point you'll get to it. Yeah, it's fine.
I'll just how do you call it? Shrug banded it?
Yes.
Something.
Just shrug banded it.
So this is actually where I started decorating the interior of these shops, like putting in doors and stuff. Because let's face it, the interiors of these shops are really distracting once you've, once you place it into like this kind of theme. It just distracts too much.
Well, it'd be really nice if we just had a surface and a register and a person that stood behind it, because then we could do what we wanted.
Yep, exactly. Again, that's something I actually did for Zotaikun 2. That's one of the mods that I made, so...
Yeah, if you could somehow learn how to, not render out the shop and just certain parts of it, I guess that would be a...
That actually would be very simple to do. You just need to delete stuff in the mesh and it's all fine.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, I did some lighting over here as well, so the actual... shop pieces are highlighted.
It looks so good.
Thanks, man.
Probably one of the better lighting jobs for sure.
Oh damn it! I'm going to be saying thank you and the whole time.
You gotta know that you're really good at this. Come on,
Mike. We've been working together for like almost 2.5 months now. You know I'm an insecure little bitch. Come on. This isn't Koali. I'm going to swear as much as I want.
Yes. Damn that. Yeah, you're not monetizing, so what does it matter?
No, so what does it matter?
YouTube still won't give you your community login information.
God, don't get me started, man.
So we got even to 1,000 subscribers, which is supposed to unlock a bunch of new things, and then YouTube's all lagging on it. Like, I don't know if they have to verify the subscribers because the growth was too fast or what.
Probably, yeah. You need to wait like a week for that anyway. So
it's so dumb. There's no reason for. Okay, whatever. Yeah. This is lovely.
Thanks. So this is the Mai Tai meat, which is going to be like a brand across the entire zoo. So there will be like little Mai Tai meats and like bigger ones, kind of like Mr. Frogs. It's
Why is it called Mai Tai MEET?
I don't know.
Shouldn't it be Mai Tai MEAT? It's like you had the Mai Tai meat burger.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. I get what you mean. No, I did it like this because I didn't want to scare away people who are vegetarian and vegan.
Okay.
But yeah, you'd have a Mai Tai meat burger. Yeah, so that was a double pun.
How do you do Thai burgers? That's how I want to know. Because I see the Mai Pad Thai, which is lovely.
I actually make those myself.
Really?
Yeah, I have some Thai spices and I just use them in my burgers. And
recipe in the description.
Oh, God damn, now I have to type out that recipe. This guy, the only thing he does is giving me extra work.
Eventually you'll ignore me like John does. John used to want to impress me too, and then he got to a point where he realized, I don't need your approval.
Oh, so that's why you like working with me. Oh, now I get it. So yeah, oh, God damn it. This is a small diner area.
This is so cool.
Yeah, I like it a lot as well. So there's like these big booths, but also smaller ones.
Mm-hmm.
If you like don't have a big family with you. Yeah. And there's a small bar over here, but that one was like super rushed because I wanted to have it finished.
Yeah, there's almost nothing you can buy over here. It's just the person have to be running back to the kitchen all the time.
Exactly. So this is also something that needs to be fixed. I'm probably going to move the bar at that side of the wall.
Onto the wall? Yes,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
That will make a lot more sense.
You could still have that as a... What other...
salad buffet.
Yeah, like a salad buffet, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, one of the cool things about this is that inside these benches, there are actually benches. But yeah, the guests never use them because...
Yeah, that was a mistake. Because what I would actually like to see is the booths made smaller and the restaurant come more into scale, even though nobody's going to use it, because nobody uses it anyway.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I've given up on the fact that people are going to use this, though. Yeah, this can be smaller.
And then the other thing that I noticed in modern restaurants is that there has to be some sort of divider wall or something that kind of compartmentalizes zones, so that not only the waitress or the waiter or the hostess knows which zone they're working in, but it also allows so conversation doesn't drift from table to table to table.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's one of the things that I need to put down on the list that I did. I'm going to fix for you.
Don't worry, I have the file.
Boy. Boy, what's going to happen with my file? Oh, a beautiful zoo. So,
I think I've proven by now that I don't destroy things for spite.
Yeah, well, that's the reason why I keep giving you interiors, so you never like... You're always like, oh my god, he gave me interior, I'm not going to delete his stuff. Is this how it works? Alright, yeah.
Sure, if you want to believe that.
Okay, let me live in my bliss.
I was going to say, if the exterior sucks, the interior is not going to save it.
I'm not going to talk about that building over there.
I love the building. There is just a few issues, like that staircase is a big issue. Yeah.
I still don't know what I'm going to do with it. But let's maybe start talking about the beach area.
Mm-hmm.
So this is... I really like this.
Yeah, when I first saw this, I wasn't super enamored with it, just in like video. I don't know if you had like a really wide setting on the camera or something like that, but...
I don't know, actually.
When I walked in through here, I was like, oh, this is really cool. This is actually really, really cool.
Oh, thanks.
Like it feels down to earth and where it should be. Yeah,
this is also like, I believe that when I was doing the Sumatra stuff, you were like, make me something like this.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, this is exactly the vibe I wanted when I was walking around through here.
When you were asking that, I was like, oh my god, I'm trying so hard not to copy Koali. And you asked me to copy Tharmachati into Koali.
That's right.
Yeah. So yeah, again, everything has proper lighting, which I really like. So yeah, at nighttime.
That is nice.
And
That's
again,
really nice.
the Muay Thai Meat logo has a spotlight over there.
Spotlight in there? Awesome.
Woo. A little bit of lag. How would that be? Why would there be lag in my files? So yeah, here we have here we have a DJ booth for like DJ Fudge and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, this would be a really cool reception place to have your,
Oh yeah.
That's kind of set up for it already.
Oh yeah. So yeah, there's also a bunch of music playing right here.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go to one of the buildings that I like the most so far, and a building you also said you liked.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the
Well, I wasn't lying. Can we just appreciate the landscaping in here again? I really, really, really like the fact that you have these clusters of almost overgrown islands, and then just nothing but grass and curb. It's wonderful.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. I'm actually quite happy with how this turned out. I also like these I like these tropical bushes that I made, and then Mike said, "Oh yeah, you made that kind of."
Yeah, you made
plant,
a plumeria
right?
tree.
And I was like, yeah, I made that. Sure.
Well, and the funny thing is you have plumeria on the ground right there, and you can see that the orchid is better suited to make a plumeria than the plumeria that they actually designed.
Okay.
It's just like, well, you tried. An attempt was made.
Yeah, I used these to like resemble tiger lilies. I'm not sure if it works. But yeah.
Well, really, really short tiger lilies.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm going to take you into the Samson house. And as I told you, or maybe I didn't, these walls are made entirely out of the Asian door sign. So there's like 21k pieces here. So
oh my gosh! Well, it's really cool, and I love the understated entrance here.
Oh yeah. That was certainly my goal, because the house that it was built based upon is the Thompson house, and that one has also a very small entrance, and I really like that. So yeah.
Very cool.
And when we get inside, this is what you see.
It's just like all right, I quit.
Dude. Oh,
I mean, come on. Like the freaking moldings, the browns, everything about this thing.
Oh yeah. I must admit, this is one of the favorite things that I've built. Like, I'm very happy with the result here.
It's so, I can smell the lacquer coming off the wood.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I made like all kinds of small cabinets and stuff like that. These kind of paintings.
What I really appreciate too is that you've got these curbs that are very clearly supposed to be part of the linoleum flooring.
Oh yeah.
And they come up and they're the exact same color, so that they create this feeling that you can just pour your cleaning liquid in here and they can do a pretty quick like polish and stuff like that.
So yeah.
Love it.
This is also an exhibit that I use mods for. These are two exhibits combined together, but I have a mod that removes the glass. So
what?
Yeah. What?
This exists at the moment?
Exists? Yeah, I actually already sent it to you.
I need to look through my links then.
Yeah, but I do spam you with like 1,000 pictures a day.
Sometimes, yes.
I'm just like that. I'm sorry.
I love the fact that you have these jailbird windows, but they don't necessarily feel like I'm in prison. Oh
yeah, that's also the original Thompson house has this as well. So I had to include it because it brings in light, but like not too much. That it still like feels a very breezy and airy building.
So cool.
Yeah. So here you have the frogs, and like a lot of people were like surprised that I put these info signs at the top, but like frog exhibits have those at the top. Would
make more sense, yeah. Exactly.
Oh, it's actually the first time that I actually could see a lot of frogs. Yeah, so you see, I'm an animal guy, and for me this isn't animated scenery. I'm just very happy to see animals. Mike is just, oh my god, the building.
Yeah, well, I'm always looking at the structure. Okay, look to the left there. Is that door floating?
Yeah, it needs a step.
Because okay. I don't know if that was supposed to be a cabinet or something.
Oh, you haven't... Oh.
Is there something back there? Oh, of course there is. Of course, that you have access to all the... Okay, I quit.
Of course. Dude, yeah, this kind of needed to be here, so... Yeah,
oh my
like
gosh.
a small whiteboard.
So would they normally have, like, observation glass like that, or would they have doors to get into the... Like, how do you get into the exhibits?
They would have doors as well. And I actually found out earlier today how I can fit these doors in.
All right.
But yeah,
well, there you go.
I need to. Okay then. Oh, this is nice.
So they use them on the. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, they use them
So
on all sides because there's glass here as well. So yeah, I really like that. Yeah, there would actually be in real life sections where they can just watch the animals and bring them to the backside. And I carefully used the boxes, so like the less decorated side would be at this side of the wall, because that would be the case for like the backstage area, of course.
Right.
Because then there you would actually want to see the animal quite quickly, and in the other part you don't.
Cool.
Yeah. So this goes, there's like some fridges over here and some other ones. But yeah, still need to clean this up a bit. But working in this building is hellish because,
I didn't know those doors were recolorable.
Oh yeah. That's how I make my cabinets most of the time.
Oh my gosh. See? Still learning.
It feels so weird learning new stuff. Teaching new stuff.
I am not the official voice of Planet Zoo. I don't know stuff, alright?
Yeah, I know, but you're like someone I really look up to, so that's also so weird.
Well, you'll see very quickly that I don't know nearly as much as I think I do.
But you have a very clever way of making me think.
Yeah, it's called confidence.
Oh, so that's the thing that I need. Oh,
yes.
All right.
If you just exude confidence, then you too can lie your way through situations.
You sound like a commercial. You too.
Yes. Part of my 15-part video set. You too can learn.
Watch it now. On Planet Flix or something like that.
I love the signs, everything. I mean, come on.
These signs were actually from the workshop, so I can't claim any credit for these.
And is this
one?
Is this a shrine in the middle of the floor?
Yeah, this is kind of like a small table, because that was in the Thompson house as well.
Okay.
Like there would be like brochures and stuff over here, but I didn't know how to make them back then.
I figured that there'd be a deity there with some sort of bowl of
Oh, we're going to talk about the deity in the future, but
okay.
I'll show it this episode. I'll show it when we stop recording.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a small bathroom area.
Oh, nice.
And I need to add like a mirror or something like that over here. But yeah.
Oh, so this is just, they just have water closets and then you have
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So the toilets are right there.
Yeah.
And then when you, so because in American bathrooms, we have separated, by gender, but you have all the toilets and then you have the sinks in that same room as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we do have them separated by gender as well in Europe and stuff. But yeah.
Well, I know in the Dutch, don't the Dutch like have a donation like thing next to the don't you have to pay to use the sinks or something like that?
Oh yeah. That's in Belgium as well, because I'm Dutch. Did you just call me Dutch?
Well, you're Dutchish. You're close.
Okay, guys. So Tharmachati is going to be just me in the future. So
you're not Dutch. You're Dutchish.
I'm the Duchess. Okay, yeah. I can live with that. So, this was actually, this room was based on an actual Dutch reptile house. Yeah, it's called De Aarde, denk ik. Oh, wait, I need to stop switching entirely to Dutch. So it's called De Aarde. Yeah.
Okay.
And, yeah, I tried to... Zieken based his reptile house on this as well, but it's just an amazing reptile house. So
yeah, it's beautiful.
It also has like a bunch of wood, and yeah, it was perfect for this.
Just imagine this wood would have to be lacquered because it's so moist in here.
And this palm tree has to go as well, because there's no way that it's going to be able to survive in like a building like this.
Yeah, you could always change it. Well, there is no natural light, I've noticed.
Yeah,
there are no windows.
Well, yeah, you have this, but like they don't bring in much light. Yeah. Anywho, so there's an.
Might be good. It might be a good place for bones or something like that.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Because bamboo would not love it in here either. I mean, it's very cool, but there isn't zero natural light actually hitting anything.
Well, this is something that I know nothing about, so that's where I'll just use
Sweet. I get to touch this house too.
Woo! Oh, yes. Good luck with that. The best hint that I can give you is drag the walls underneath the ground, and then you'll be able to do stuff.
Yes.
If you don't, you need to wait like 3 seconds every time.
I've worked on a building of yours that would take 5 seconds to place a new piece. I know your style.
Ah, yeah, of course. So here we have some spider exhibits, but yeah, I'm not really happy with this. And this was supposed to be a smaller area with some education, but this was also, I'll just be honest here, you can smell it when something is phoned in, and this was phoned in.
It's a little phoned.
Yeah, so
it's all right.
My idea is to change this so they can have like another classroom over here. Like, it won't be a classroom itself, but like it will be like a small theater.
I got an idea. Oh. Don't worry. Oh, okay. I'll fix this too.
Oh boy. So yeah, maybe we should tell people, but like these episodes are going to switch between my channel and yours. So yeah.
Yes, we'll say that again at the end and probably do a little more posts and stuff like that. But yes, since this is now a collab, we're going to switch back and forth. So the next, the one where I've done the changes is going to be on my channel, and then we'll switch the file back and forth like every other collab.
Yeah. So, and this will be a collab where we take our time. So there's not really going to be like a super strict weekly schedule, guys.
No.
We're not like that. We are not YouTubers. So
No, we're not. Well, I feel like you guys appreciate the build anyway, and so just know that to do things like this, it takes a lot of time. A lot of time.
Like, we can't always wake up at 5 a.m. to do stuff for you guys. That's just not possible.
No, I don't really intend on exploiting Evan's narcolepsy. Not narcolepsy.
Insomnia, yeah.
Insomnia, that's right. I wish you had narcolepsy.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I really, really do. But yeah, it's either that or watching Netflix in the morning, so yeah. I can't play guitar and sing in the morning because I have neighbors.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So, back to... We're rattling on way too much. This is another area where I use like 2 exhibit boxes and put them together. And this is when, like, people don't use these exhibit boxes much, but if Frontier would just allow us to remove the windows, like, things like these make it much more enjoyable.
Right. Well, this is, this feels like you're not cramming like an iguana into a tiny little box. It feels a little bit more
I mean, we have ginormous boxes for spiders and like tiny boxes for iguanas. So
right. It is so bizarre.
It makes no sense at all.
No. Yeah. Hey, we got through our Frontier bitching.
Well, so is this like something that always happens when you do collab with someone?
Of course. Well, because there is just always these frustrations. Like, you're working against some really bad ideas that, for whatever reason, you cannot do anything with.
Yeah, exactly. So here's another area with another snake. It's a bit more bare bone because, and you can see this on the other side, this area is being redone. But I'm not actually redoing it. I just want to like give the impression that they are working on this. So yeah, something that's in real zoos as well. So
there's always something like out of service or something like that.
Of course, yeah.
Well, and this is so cool. So this is definitely why this whole place exists, right? For the Komodo dragon exhibit.
Yes. Yep. There's a giant Komodo dragon exhibit.
It's gorgeous. It makes me feel really bad about the Komodo dragons in Koali. Just been relegated to like.
I'll put it down on the list of things that I need to do in your next episode.
Yeah, when you're working at Sumatra, be sure to fix that too.
Okay. So I use these upside down peacock sculpture bases.
Oh, clever.
They turn out to be excellent vases. So.
Love
So
it.
yeah, originally the feeding area would be below the temple over here. But yeah, that doesn't work because hitboxes and Frontier. Hey, we're back to Frontier bashing.
It happens.
Yeah. So, and here's the second viewing area with some more info. This is an amazing Ricey sign, of course.
Okay, that was Ricey. And then the map was Ricey too?
Yeah. Ricey is insane.
Lord.
So
I was like, holy crap, that's actually Komodo Island.
Yeah. I don't know how she did it. She's insane and
okay, so new member of the Tharmachati group is
Ricey. Yeah. So here's another viewing area, and what I like about this is that you can actually see a small glimpse of the rhino
Heart of India.
Yeah, the Heart of India, and I think that's really, really nice. It's not too much, but it's like just enough to, hey, what's over there? And
it's a beautiful spot to look at these things.
Oh, thanks, man.
This animated scenery.
Look at them animating. All right, so yeah, let's get out of this building. This is one of the first buildings where I actually made interiors for, and I'm quite proud of it.
The big thing that I'm actually curious about is that there is only one exit in and out.
Yeah, and that's going to be a problem in a tropical area in a big wooden building.
Right.
Yeah. That was actually something that I was thinking about when I recorded the episode about this. But yeah, there needs to be like an exit.
It feels a little labyrinthian, especially with all the same textures over and over again. Yeah,
I also I didn't include guests in this overview, but when there's guests over here, like there's no way to find what's where. It's insane.
Oh right.
So yeah, we do need like an exit or something like that. Good luck with that.
Oh, am I doing that one as well? Okay, cool.
Let's just do it like this. For everything I did for Koali, you're doing something for Tharmachati.
Okay. All right.
So this is how it works. So
it's fine.
It's fine. Oh, I know that meme. So this is also an important wall. This is a wall for all the people that have helped me, who have inspired me, who have done things for me, and of course, look.
Oh hey, I'm on there.
Yeah, you've done a lot of things for me lately.
So, have I? Oh yeah, I guess I have.
Oh yeah. So let's continue and let's go to the Heart of India, which is actually the first themed area of the zoo. And here's another viewing area for the Komodo. It's not big, but it's just like enough to like. It's just because imagine if you're in the reptile house and it's like too hot and you go back outside, then you would have missed the Komodos completely. So you at least have like the idea of, oh yeah, there's an exhibit over here. So yeah.
Then you have to brave it. You have to go back into the Samson house to go see it.
Not really. I'll show you later on. But there's another viewing area at the back. Yeah. So this is what the Heart of India looks like today. And it's a bit messy, but it's nice. So far.
It's a bit messy, but it's nice.
It's okay. It's okay. I can live with it. I can't live with this, but I can live with this.
Okay.
I'm actually quite proud of this rhino house. Once I started making it, I had to find like a way to connect it, and I really like this snaking path. Yeah.
That is quite nice. I will do a little landscaping in here, but that is quite nice.
Yeah. Of course. That's why you're here. All right. So this is the inside. So I talked about this in my actual episode, but there's like rubber flooring because of the feet of the rhino, and there's wood against the wall to keep them from damaging the wall and damaging their own skin.
Right.
So all kinds of things to.
That is very cool. And then you've just moved that motif out into the people area too.
Exactly. Yeah. And there's a small area again where stuff can come in and give like small presentations about
Nice.
The rhino. Thanks.
Yeah, I didn't quite realize this was a rhino house when I first visited. I was like, oh, I wonder what animal this is. And then I looked and was like, holy crap, it's a rhino? People can get that close to a rhino? And then I realized you have this all
you
worked
actually
out in a way.
In real life as well, you can actually get really close in a lot of these buildings. Yeah. So yeah, I also have this info sign that will return in almost every area. Because zoos use TVs, of course. That's what zoos do.
All right.
Look, this is perfect. I'm sorry, I'm complimenting myself here, but this is a perfect view. To be honest, you get the rhino, you get the elephant house. It just works. She's just here at the right time. So yeah. So here's the one of the viewing areas for the rhino. There's another one over there. But yeah.
Oh, cool.
You can get pretty close.
Well, I noticed that on the other side you've got tortoises, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The idea is to replace them with like an Indian species, but there's not one in game right now. But the reason why I did that is because you have these rocks over here at the back of the exhibit, and when the tortoise would move around, you would see like, huh, are those rocks moving? And then you would go there and you would see, oh wait, those aren't rocks, those are tortoises.
Those are animated scenery pieces.
Those are animated scenery pieces, of course.
If I ever go to a zoo, I'm gonna be like, wow, that animated scenery piece is really lifelike.
I expect to get a message from you in Discords. even look at this.
I've gotten really good at replicating animals.
Oh man, they're getting so good at it. So yeah, here's
this deck
another
is really cool.
A small backstage area.
Okay.
Where they could come in and like clean the food. Which they
Why is there a tire?
Oh, that's because that's one of the enrichment items for a rhino.
Okay.
There's one in the exhibit as well, but
that one's just for extra.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get that on camera because it's Planet Zoo and pooping animals is something you need to see. So yeah, because rhinos can be aggressive and they can tear things apart, and this will need to be replaced in like a month or two.
Oh wow.
So yeah, those are big boys. They can do very heavy damage. So yeah, I'm gonna take you to the backside because there's of course a backstage for this. But we do need to go through. Whoosh. Yeah, that needs to be fixed. But yeah, there's a whole backstage area here.
Cool.
With like a tunnel to the to the actual streets because I forgot that I had to have an access road over here, and I was already way too deep to change it. So, yeah.
What is that wall?
Oh, so yeah, so.
No. Just the square. Is that a thing? Is that a wall that we already had? Nope.
I don't know.
Behind.
This.
Yep. Nope. Up.
So, the wall. Oh yeah. Those are the limestone pieces, but I used planks to get like the tile effect.
You sneaky bitch.
Planks as tiles is actually the best thing to do because you use a lot less pieces that way.
Yes, I imagine.
Yeah. So there's like a double gate system, so this can be closed off.
Cool.
And this can be closed, and they also have like this area that can be closed off as well, so they can at least go outside when they need to. And as every rhino exhibit needs, there's an area that guests can't see.
Cool.
And yeah. So that's pretty much the backstage. I'm going quite quickly over all of this because I've got episodes that go in full detail about everything. And we don't want this to be like, oh well, yeah, we're almost at an hour already, so let's just go with it. So yeah, I'm not going to show you guys this because this is still work in progress, and that area as well, and because I'm not that happy with it. But here's the other viewing area for the Komodo dragons.
Oh, nice. It's really, it's a really open viewing area.
Yeah, because again, it might get too hot inside to really spend much time over there, so
Gotcha.
you would like have to have an area over here as well.
Cool.
Okay, so
right.
let's go to the part of Heart of India that is mostly complete, and that's this area.
Okay.
So
Okay,
again,
so you got outdoor
views
viewing
for
again.
the rhino. Yeah, and I've put these mud pads really close, so the animals would come here
Nice.
quite often. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, this is so cool.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite buildings. This is one of the things that I made quite quickly after the South American pack was released.
Mm-hmm.
And it's based on a building in Thailand, I believe. It has this big bamboo rings.
Love it.
all
Yeah.
across.
I remember when you showed that to us, like, oh, whoa, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, this is another school area.
Mhm.
You'll get a lot of those across the zoo. But yeah, I really like this one. I'm giving myself compliments over here, but yeah.
I think that's deserved.
Oh yeah, confidence. Okay, yeah.
Right, yes.
The
you don't have
third
to
step
apologize
in-
for complimenting yourself. This is amazing.
The third step in becoming a mic.
That's right.
Have confidence.
Don't say thank you when they compliment you. Just move on.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. You're getting 5 new interiors after this episode alone.
No, I don't need any more interiors.
So yeah, I really like this area. I made these boxes using doors again.
Uh-huh.
Typical tricks that I always use.
Yeah, I love that. Having all that stuff there so that they can just do pull stuff out when they're doing demonstrations and stuff like that.
And you can see that it's like kids have used these things. Everything is thrown about like this.
Yeah, this is just COVID laden right here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Probably have to put a sign up that says, for the time being, this building is not usable.
Yeah. Well, it's not usable at all, actually, because there's no path in here, so it doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
It's one of the few things that I couldn't fix, unfortunately. So yeah, the elephant house isn't done, so we're not going to look into that.
Okay.
Yeah. And Mike is getting bored, so let's continue.
I'm not getting bored. It's just really hot in here because I can't run the fan while we're recording.
Oh my god, I'm thinking the same. So yeah.
So my mouth is getting a little high.
So there's an aviary over here, and a small diverging path over here. It goes through a little small swampy area, which we'll have a look at right now.
I was gonna say, can we go see it or no?
Yeah.
Ooh, this is cool. I don't think I've actually seen this. I think I just missed this path at some point.
Yeah. So this used to be
cool.
like a rice field at some point, but then I was like, yeah, no, that's too koala. So.
Plus, they don't really do anything. I mean, when you have big expanses, yeah. But as a tiny little thing, this is much cooler.
So yeah, I made a tiny Ganesh statue.
I see that.
Yeah.
How did you manage to? Do I want to know?
Art shapes. It's actually not that many pieces.
Oh, okay.
I know I use a lot of pieces, but this is actually quite fine.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, and one of the coolest details here, I'm not sure if you noticed it. Well,
I didn't because I wasn't there, but you made a little hive.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And that's something they have to get away from here, but yeah, that's not possible.
Oh, it's not supposed to be there?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be there.
Gotcha.
It's like something that will happen anyway, but yeah. I'm thinking, am I going to show you guys this? Well, this is the entrance to the aviary, and this is a small door that goes to this area.
Okay, what is this area?
And then you can get to the sculpture and
oh,
clean it.
To clean it? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But they need to like seriously trim down their bamboo. I don't know who does the gardens over here, but Jesus. It needs work. So there's a path over here as well that goes to areas that are not finished. But yeah,
this is that thing on the right side.
On the right side?
No. No. That
Okay.
thing that looks like a semi-truck with brake lights. Oh, that's...
Oh, yeah, that's one of the info signs.
Couldn't tell if it was like a... I couldn't tell what it was.
Okay, I need to rethink my info signs.
It looks a little bit like a semi.
So, people will be in front of it. Is it going to hit me or not? Okay, let's get into the aviary.
Okay, so we go into a lock and then... Okay.
Yeah. So there's a double door over here. And
I mean, that lock could be a little bit better, couldn't it?
yeah.
Most aviary locks that I see are like pretty open, like cagey things.
Yeah, exactly. But this was something that I needed to have finished to have the episode out, so...
See, you are a YouTuber.
Okay, maybe. A little bit. So yeah, this aviary structure is made using a pack by Just Goron. He's amazing. He made this possible.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so in theory, in real life, there would be like, like a bunch of
flying birds
in here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like
bunch of birds.
Have. Yeah, and there wouldn't be a pangolin because that's not.
It's not a bird.
But, no. That as well, but it's not an animal that you can have in an open aviary where people can walk around in.
Gotcha.
So yeah. So I used your technique here, by the way, of only using 6 different kind of plants, I believe.
Nice.
So
yeah, it looks quite uniform.
Yeah, and that might need to be changed a bit. But yeah.
It looks good. Isn't somebody coming out with a mod for chain link ceiling?
Yes, exactly. Niels is working on that. He's a former Suzakuner as well.
Perfect.
So I'll give him a nudge and ask him when that is going to get released, because it's indeed so.
We need it desperately for aviaries and stuff like that, especially if he's going to have angled pieces, and I assume he's replacing a roof set with it.
I guess maybe, but the thing is, I understand why Frontier hasn't done it yet, because climbing would make mesh pieces hell. But yeah,
well, they could just make it so that it doesn't have climbing properties.
Yeah, well, that was what I was thinking as well. But anywho, I'm not a developer at Frontier. I'm a developer at a different company, so.
No, well, we are in July too, so I've noticed that COVID has definitely taken its course, because we would have heard about a DLC by now.
Yeah, and I get that. Like, I have to work from home most of the time, and that's not easy when you're developing.
That's a really cool phone, by the way. It's very simple, but it's really cool.
Yeah, because you don't want to have like too much over here, because you don't want to scare the animals.
Right.
Because after all, they are animals with their own needs and stuff. So the floor is made using the path.
Mm-hmm.
That's a trick by Vihoga. He's an amazing builder as well.
Mm-hmm.
You can visit them at Bronation. Go to Bronation, please. Yeah. So there's like a bunch of small nest boxes over here, like branches they can use. Small areas over here where oh my god, I never saw. Oh my god.
That's cool. Well, that was quick.
Yeah. That's what she said. Yeah, I never saw that in Planet Zoo before. Damn.
I don't think I've ever seen it either.
So there's a small area over here where animals can get away from all the humans.
Oh, nice.
And a small waterfall. Yeah, it's those small little things that you need to take into account when you're making walk-through aviaries.
Well, you probably need a sign there too for little snotty kids that would get in there.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
They're the worst.
So yeah, I also
you need an exhibit for the kids.
There is a zoo that has like a playground with Homo sapiens sapiens as a sign next to it.
So we need to have that.
Yeah, exactly. So something that I started doing but didn't have time to finish is that I used art shapes to represent bird poo.
Ew.
But I didn't have time to finish it. But it's like one of those jobs that I still need to do.
That's such a ridiculous thing. Why would you do such a thing?
Because realism. I mean, I thought this was this was your whole thing, realism and stuff.
To an extent, yes, but I know what it takes to like create garbage in water, and it's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a small extra water area over here.
That's cool.
Some more pangolin stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just hoping Frontier brings out some kind of bird soon that I can fill this in with, because come on, guys.
I think you're gonna be waiting for a while.
Yeah. If it takes much longer, I'm just going to mod things in. That's just how I work. So yeah, guys, this has been what's in the zoo so far.
Cool.
All the other stuff is not really ready to show yet.
Why don't you go up? Why don't you go up with the camera and show all the unfinished?
Oh yeah. Okay, guys, don't get scared. I'm in Tagit Cam, so we're going to.
Oh, that's right. Well, you can also do cuts too. It's called. You can edit things.
Shh. Yeah, it's one of the things that I'm most proud of, actually.
Have you shown this off yet?
Yeah, I've actually shown this on Bro Nation and
okay.
on the Planet Zoo forums and Twitter. So yeah, I'm not going to go inside of it yet because it's all still a secret for the videos. But yeah, if you search, you'll find stuff. So yeah,
it does use. It has very clever use of space.
Yeah, and very clever use of these weird ass.
Yes.
Faces that nobody will ever use.
Yes, I mean, you got it.
Yeah, that's not the last time that I'm going to use it, because I've used it over there as well. But yeah, exactly. There's not much to do with it.
Right. So
because
I'm gonna focus my areas here.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, that has definitely been deleted.
Finally, something you deleted. I feel so special now.
And I moved the Congo line per your request, basically. So it's opened up a lot of space on this side, but I want to make sure it's nice and cozy and jungly, because it should feel like it's part of the oldest part of the zoo. So I may leave some space for maybe like a faux aviary or something like that, or some sort of bird habitat or something.
Yeah.
Because you can have small ones. You don't always have to have walk-in aviaries. You can just have.
Oh no. Yeah, you can have like very small ones. Yeah,
right.
That's perfectly possible. Yeah.
We could do an aquarium or a tank there or something like that too. We could do a koi pond. There's a lot that we could do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot we can do with it. So,
yeah. So a few things, changing here, and then if you look to your right, I'm gonna try and make this work a little bit better for you.
Sweet. All right, cool. All right, so Tharmachati has officially become a collab. So next episode is going to be on Mike's.
That's right.
Channel.
That's right, and people are gonna be like, "The hell is this? Why are you starting a new project?" But hey, it's my YouTube. I get to do what I want.
Yeah. Why is half of the zoo already built?
Yes, punish me with low engagement. Thank you.
So yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. It's been amazing to have Mike here. It's amazing that this zoo is going to become a collab. So really, Mike, thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I'm really looking forward to what we can do with this park. So yeah. All right, guys. See you next time, I guess. Bye.
See you later, guys.